Okay, so let's talk about the Sun Salutation. You know, Surya Namaskar. For so many of us, it's the absolute classic yoga warm-up. It feels ancient, right? Like it's been around forever. But its story is way more modern and complicated than you probably think.
So, is this really some sacred sequence passed down from the dawn of yoga? Well, the short answer is nope. The real story is actually a super fascinating journey that winds through religion, believe it or not, wrestling, and even nationalism.
All right, first things first, let's really tackle that big assumption. If this practice is seriously that ancient, you'd think it would be written down somewhere, right?
And this is where it gets really interesting. You can look through all the big foundational yoga texts, like the Hatha Yoga Pradipika or any of the classical scriptures, and you just won't find the Sun Salutation sequence we know today. Its origins are somewhere else entirely.
Okay, so if it didn't come from those ancient yoga books, where in the world did it come from? Well, its roots are this amazing blend of the deeply sacred and the, well, strikingly non-religious.
I mean, the practice has evolved so dramatically. It started out thousands of years ago with these simple ritual bows to the sun, which are mentioned in the ancient Vedas. Then, fast forward to the 1600s, and it's become a physical drill for warriors. And then, in the 20th century, it gets a complete rebrand for the modern world.
This was a huge turning point. Over in Maharashtra, the practice was totally transformed from just pure worship into a tool for building strong bodies and, stirring up regional pride.
But the biggest, most radical transformation, that'll happen in just the last 100 years, when the practice we know today was really defined, polished up, and sent out to the West.
And the main person behind all this was a guy named Bhavanrao Pant, who was the Raja of Pant. Apparently, he wasn't a fan of Western bodybuilding, so he took the local Namaskar practice and tweaked it into this challenging, systematic workout that he literally believed could perfect humanity.
Just listen to this. The Raja had this incredibly powerful, almost nationalistic vision for what he was creating. To him, this wasn't just some exercise. It was a serious tool for creating a new, superior kind of human being.
Then, when the practice made its way to the UK in the 1930s, it got another makeover. A British journalist basically rebranded the whole thing. She stripped out all the religious mantras and the nationalist ideas and marketed it simply as a physical fitness system.
So, after this whole winding journey, what exactly is the Sun Salutation? Is it a prayer, an exercise, a political statement? What are we really doing here?
And the answer, which is kind of cool, is that it's all of these things. It's been a religious rite, a wrestler's warm-up, a symbol of national pride, a PE class drill, and for many of us today, a tool for self-discovery.
So here's the bottom line. Knowing this complex history doesn't take anything away from the practice. If anything, it empowers you. Understanding its many different faces means that you get to decide what it means for you when you step onto your mat.
So I'll leave you with this to think about. Knowing it's been a prayer, a political tool, and a fitness craze, what intention will you bring to your next Sun Salutation?